The Little Quasiparticle. One quiet evening, a gentle breeze drifted across the wooden porch. Father and Tonkla sat side by side on old wooden chairs, the soothing aroma of freshly brewed tea curling in the air. "Dad, where does quantum physics actually begin?" Tonkla asked. His father smiled faintly, reached for a pencil, and drew a tiny circle in his notebook. "It starts with the simplest atom, hydrogen. From there, scientists study more complex atoms and eventually all kinds of materials." Tonkla's eyes widened. "What kinds of materials?" "Everything from metals, insulators to semiconductors," his father replied, sketching a box with little arrows. "But in the early days, what we studied most was the electron, tiny, fast-moving, and hugely important to the properties of materials, whether it's conducting electricity or transferring heat." "Why not study protons and neutrons instead?" Tonkla tilted his head. "Because those two mostly stay put inside the nucleus, but electrons, they're always on the move, like mice in your mom's kitchen." His father chuckled softly. Tonkla giggled, then leaned forward. "So, what's a quasi-particle?" His father paused to think. "A quasi-particle isn't a real particle, but it behaves like one. It comes from the complex interactions between real particles and a material, helping scientists understand the strange behaviors of matter. It's like the wave at a football stadium. Each person just stands up and sits down in sequence, yet from afar, it looks like a huge wave sweeping through the crowd." Taking a sip of tea, he continued. "This understanding has led to amazing innovations. Quantum computers that use quasi-particles to solve complex problems faster, new materials like superconductors that carry electricity without losing energy, and ultra-sensitive magnetic sensors that can detect brain signals." Tonkla listened intently. "Oh, so it's like wearing special glasses that let you see the world in a completely different way." "That's exactly right," his father said, smiling broadly. Tonkla thought for a moment, then asked brightly, "So, Mom could be a quasi-particle too?" His father frowned in surprise. "Why do you think that?" "Well, Mom's not home very often, but every time she calls, you work faster, like she's giving you extra energy." His father froze for a second before bursting into laughter. "That's not a quasi-particle, son. That's real energy."